find the second derivative using simple power rule. So for this type of problem, first step is I would just simplify as much as possible, and then I will also rewrite the exponent. So for the first one, you have the product, you have to multiply these two products. So let's fully multiply this out. So the first one, we have 2x times negative 5x squared. That gives me negative 10x to the third power. And then 2x times x to the 8th. So that is plus 2x to the 9th power. And then plus 3 times 5, 15x squared. And then minus 3x to the 8th power. So all the exponents are there, and I can use the power rule very easily. This step is called rewriting the function. It's not taking derivative. I haven't done any derivative yet. For the second one, so that is p of x equals to x to the 1/5, and then plus 2x to the negative, that one will be a negative 4/3. So rewriting the power, I haven't done any derivatives yet. So now let's move on to derivative. So for the first derivative, we have f prime of x. So this is a power rule. So we bring the 3 down. So that is negative 10 times 3. And then x to the 3 minus 1. And then plus, bring the 9 down. And then 9 minus 1. And then bring the 2 down. 2 minus 1. Bring the 8 down. And then 8 minus 1, which is 7, right? So this is also known as you can call this a df over dx, the derivative of f with respect to x. So you can call this df over dx. I want to use the other side for the second problem. So you can call this df dx. df dx, the first derivative. And then the next one, second derivative, double prime. So you can call this df, you can put a 2, and then actually, you know what? The 2 is in front of the d. The 2 means second derivative of f with respect to x. You bring the 2 down, so that is negative 60. X, bring the a down, 18 times 8, that is 144. And then x to the 7. And then the derivative of 30x is just a 30. And then you bring the 7 down, this is a 7. Negative 24 times 7 is negative 168, and then x to the 6th power. And then the third derivative, I asked second, right? Okay, let's do it anyway. The third derivative, and then this is the third derivative of f with respect to x. This is a negative 60, right? And then 144 times 7, that is 1008, and then x to the 6, and then the 30 is a 0. Let's save some space. Bring the negative 6 down, negative 168 times 6, that is negative 1008, and then x to the 5th. So there you go. That's the first, second, and third derivative. So moving on to the yellow problem. So we have p prime of x. This is also known as dp dx. You bring the 1/5 down, and then x raised to the 1/5 minus 1. That is a negative 1. I said 1/5, huh? You probably caught this mistake already. This is a 5/2. Okay, I'm sure that like most of you caught this mistake already. 5/2. Okay, then we have to redo this then. Bring the 5/2 down, and then x raised to the 5/2 minus 1 is 3/2. And then 2, you bring the negative 4/3 down, and then x to the negative 4/3 minus 1, so that is a negative 7/3. Okay, then p prime of x, that is 5/2 x raised to the 3/2, and then minus 8/3 x to the negative 7/3. I always clean up the coefficients before I move on. And then the next one, double prime. So that is the second derivative of p with respect to x. So that is a 5/2. You bring the 3/2 down, and then x to the 3/2 minus 1. that is a 1/2, and then minus 8 over 3. You bring the negative 7 over 3 down, and then x to the negative 7 over negative 7 minus 3, that is negative 7 over 3, right? So negative 7 over 3 minus 3, so that will be a negative 10, right? So negative 7 minus 3, so that is a negative 10 over 3. All right, let's clean this up. The second derivative, we have 8 over 4. Right, we have 8 over 4. Oh, no, not 8 over 4, huh? 15 over 4. And then x to the 1/2, and then minus 56, and then you have a 9, right? This is a plus, and then x to the negative 10 over 3. So negative 10 over 3. Let me make sure this is right. Yep, negative 10 over 3. And then the next one, triple prime of x. So this time you bring the 1/2 down, so that will be a 4 times 2, so 15 over 8, x to the negative 1/2, and then plus 56 over 9, bring the negative 10 over 3 down, and then x to the negative 13 over 3. So this one you have a double prime, 15 over 8, x to the negative 1/2, and then minus 560, and then this is 27, and then you have x to the negative 13 over 3. Okay, so we have the first, second, and third derivative, and that is the end of this video, and I will see you all in the next lesson. Signing out. Oh, don't forget, if you think this is helpful, give me a like. All right, see you there.